Well, let me. Are you for history? You like making history? Are you for making history? So I got a question for you. So what do you think about the possibilities if our current president, the most popular president of all time, what if he ends up deciding to step down and we experience making history, the first female black president in America, Kamala Harris? How ecstatic would you be about that monumental moment if that were to happen?
I would be disappointed.
Really? Why would you be disappointed?
Because she's a disaster. This would be the worst thing that could happen to this country.
Why is that?
Because she's not competent. She just...
How did she make it to the top, though? How did she make it to being a VP?
Well,
I mean, some would say she worked very hard to get to where she's at right now.
She worked at being black, right. And that's what got her elevated. No, I just that shows you the worst of what race grievance looks like. That and any time Newsom, the governor of California, says, "I'm going to appoint a black woman," what is that? What do you mean you're going to appoint a black woman? You're not saying I'm going to appoint the most competent person. And to me, it shows you how degraded the whole issue of race has become in America. It's become worse than it's ever been, I think.
So you wouldn't be ecstatic about Kamala?
No, I would not be.
Well, Pat and I both came from California, and people that lived in California will tell you that when she was Attorney General, how she abused the three strikes law. And the three strikes law, along with the determination that if you had 2 ounces of marijuana or some level, they would say intent to distribute because of the quantity. And to be tough on crime, you take everybody, even minor possessions, you put them in prison. And she was very good at that. And she used to speak that very loudly. And those of us who are in California know that three strikes laws may have been well intended at one level, but what it did was it disproportionately, not just in jail, 14 days jail at county, disproportionately imprisoned black men in California. And it perpetuated, and by the way, when they went to prison, unfortunately, what goes on there is kind of like crime college. And then they come out, they're not employable, so what do they turn to? Other criminal enterprises, because that's where it goes. But we all see her as incredibly disingenuous. Right. About what she did. Oh, you call yourself a progressive, but you also want to appear tough on crime. And she'll claim that, well, we did this or that in these little programs, but the programs that she would announce were tokenism. You know, we're going to give gym membership cards once they get out of prison. Well, they've been lifting weights for 5 years in prison. What do they need? You know. And it was tokenism, and it was pandering, and it was dancing on both sides of the political line, depending on who she was speaking to, for the purpose of electability. But the real victim in all this were these citizens who maybe made a mistake, maybe were in possession, but it certainly wasn't distribution. But they used the three strikes law for electability and had a devastating impact on the populace.
Yeah, I just think, as a veteran of the civil rights movement, nothing is more disheartening than this whole notion that social justice today has been defined that for blacks, that you must dumb down standards the moment a black walks into the door. That I gave examples in our books about the Golden 13, where we pursued excellence. We didn't ask, Jackie Robinson didn't ask, well, because blacks were denied access to baseball, that 4 strikes and you're out if you're black. Jim Brown and other football players didn't say, well, since blacks were denied access to the NFL, that blacks only have to run 8 yards to get a first down.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine?
You know, we didn't ask. No, we met the standards like that.